Sheets are pulled. Socks are off. Exercise is done. Everything's prepared. All right, that glare is just doing way too much. We're going to go ahead and put this into my mode. All right, so why are we here? Well, this is Rebecca, the Steampunk Planner, and I wanted to talk to you about some ideas that I have for doing my planner video with you. And this time, I'm not looking to do a full-on setup. No. I will say I do have my March kit already from Sterling Ink, which is great. And haven't decided yet if I want to do a March layout. Maybe if that's something you guys want me to do, let me know. All right, I think it's time to go into planner mode. All right, so I've got everything pulled. So I only have that much room to get to the bed. I have my tray, so we'll see how this goes. Trying to not have the stand on the tray this time because it moves around so much on the tray. But with the shadows in here, I may have to. I may have no choice in that matter. So there's that. And yeah, let's go ahead and move you. All right. Still shaking. And shadows aren't too bad. Okay. So I need to anchor the stand so it doesn't move oh so much. Let me see. Ah, my coffee. Maybe that'll help. Thank you, hon.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
All right, coffee's there. So let's see how we do with all of these. Now, I am going to say I will only be working with my Raven because it's right now the only pen other than my Tom Studio that has ink, and even the Tom Studio needs to be filled. So, yeah. Maybe after I do this, we can talk. I can do something about filling your ink pens. I still have my brother's Waterman to clean and show you how to use doing that on a Waterman. But unfortunately, again, I can't get upstairs. I did purchase some Pilot juice because JetPen says that this is the newest rave. So I've liked them so far. They're really great for taking notes and all. And what am I looking? Oh, my pencil. That's what I'm looking for. My Blackwing pencil. And it's the 602. Let me drop it. So it is the 602. Let me see if you can see it. Too many shadows. There we go. And I apologize. I, again, can't get upstairs to my stuff. But anyway. So. And to quickly show you in my notebook, which the last video I showed you that I was using the Wanderings, it went back. It was driving me nuts. But here is a little bit of the juice pens. So it's really good. I'm liking it again for note taking, and I'm back in my plotter, still looking for something to put in. So what I wanted to talk about is how I have been playing in my journal in February. So, still using the magnet, still loving it. And let me take that off. What I am doing is setting things up just a smidge different. Get that to lay down. In each day, just because. This one, I have a column here that I wrote in, and one over here, and I have a spacing here. So just trying to change things up. I mean, I love the uniqueness of this. It's working around the stickers, but then again, it's a little different. So what I'm talking about is, instead of just writing out one big humongous page block, which can be intimidating. I have not finished. Yesterday was Valentine's Day and I have not finished. I want to do painting over here and then finish this out. But I am trying to set up some uniqueness around here. Just again, so that it's not boring. And it gives you something, other ways, I should say, of working in your journal, no matter what size it is. I do somewhat do lists in here, as you saw, and I do them a little bit more because what I will do is after I finish journaling, I will write the list for the next day, and that's in there. So you can decide, like, if you want it, how your list set up. You don't have to have it right here at the top. It could be in the lower areas. Let me see, let me go back here. Now, this is just writing it normal. I did these 2 pages like that only because I did all of this. Here's 2 different times of the day. This is my day, and this is what I did in Paintable in my class. Different color changes you can do. So I just want to give you guys some options this time through. Now I have gone ahead, just a real quick flip through, and decorated out the rest of this month. I like how it all looks. And as always, I used the stickers in the set that inspired me. And then we are into March. So, how do I want to set this up? This is today, and I think today I might want to set it up to where you can do this with a pencil or you can just do this by eye. I'm going to try to avoid as much as I can writing on my board because of my angle, but so my ruler is getting it here. You can do that. You can make a line. You can do it in colored line. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same here because I'm going to write my list in. Now, maybe I want to do 2 columns for my list. Maybe go ahead and use this and write my list across with a little bit, ooh, I like that, with a little bit more detail. So, and this is something that you don't have to set up for the entire week. This you can set up for how you feel today. But I do want to set up and talk about a question that David put into Paintable, into the Academy. And he often will throw out questions. And it's not questions like, how do you feel today? Or, you know, what do you want to do today? Things like that. It's more like questions of making you think. When did you find that you fell in love with drawing? Type of a thing. Now, this has already been set up for me because It is an L-shaped area that I'll be able to write in, and I can overflow the 15th into this day if I would like. Now, I still have the February beginning where I can glued two of the sheets together. I've decorated up here. I just have not decided what I want to do in here yet. And again, I may do lists. I have it as February, but I could very easily put March, April, May, June, and I could even use these guys, these month in review, in here, and then cut designs up, and there's so many different things. So, next week. Now I have this uniquely set up. So here, I could put my list in here, which I'm liking that idea a lot. I don't mind that it's here at the bottom. And then I can write in here, and what I will probably do is either take and split it like this, write in 2 columns, or depending on how the day is going, I might do a morning and then maybe an afternoon and a little touch in the evening. So that's a way that you can set it up. So that would be doing this, get that a little bit straighter, and then I can take and right here is my afternoon, well that's my morning. And then here, I can finish out a little bit for the evening and I'm done, and my list is down here. So that makes it more fun. It's not so imposing. Now, I have a list here for what I can do, what I need to do, but this could be my house cleaning list. This I can make into, which I will do here. All right, I guess it wants me to have more room. So I'll do that here. And then here can be my work list, meetings. If you're all in one book, that would be great. You can put your list, your meetings, your dates, your times, your appointments, everything like that you need here. And then you have the rest of this, or if you want to move it more this way so that you can be a little more detailed in your list. Like you have children that have practice, or class to make up. Like here, a lot of the kids are going to be making up, along with teachers having to make up because of snow days, things like that. More detailed, like you have a meeting. What is your meeting about? What do you need to bring for your meeting? Or are there any slides that you've done for your meeting? Things like that. And then you have the rest of this, which is not so daunting, to fill out for your memory keeping or your journaling or the rest of your planning. Like you've got your meeting notes, so over here are what you need for the meeting. Over here you have what the meeting was. So those are a few options. Now say on this page, this makes it easy to figure that out. Now on this page, what would be something to do? Well, I like the idea that this is a column. So I can guarantee you, I am going to come in here and actually I'm going to split that a little bit more. And I am going to use it this way. After you pencil or pen everything, whether it's your markers, your Fudonescu fountain pen, where I use fountain pen, once everything is dry, you can come in and easily erase the pencil markings that you've done. And Tuesday, I know I have a lecture that I have to attend. I want to attend for class. The one thing about the lectures is we have the opportunity to attend it or come back and review it because our teacher uploads it to our school and we come back later and do that. So I can actually put those here, or if I would rather, I could take, if it's going to be a long lecture or something with a lot of homework, I can take and put it in here. Or I can do my household and then appointments and lectures and stuff like that over here. And then this is left for my memory keeping and journaling, or memory keeping and planning, things like that. So instead of going into a page and going, oh my gosh, granted there's pictures on it, but oh my gosh, there's so much here, you can grab a ruler and a pencil and break it up for yourself. That way it makes it a little bit easier in the planning stages, so that you're not looking at something, of course I get to weeks, that is as daunting as an empty page. And empty pages or partially empty pages, it doesn't matter the size of the book. This is an A5. It honestly doesn't matter the size, whether you're using an N1 or Traveler's Notebook size. It is still can come off as pretty daunting because it is blank. And doing something as small as adding a few dots, dashes, or lines to help you envision what you can do in the area is great. Now, since I've talked about this one, I'm going to go ahead. This is going to be for class. I know that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to notch over here, because I will probably put this day or today or something right here, and then do my list. And then I do need to do cleaning and everything like that, because we're not going to get to a whole lot. I got up late this morning because my leg was really bothering me. Got into exercises, quite a bit of exercises also, and then the Olympics. So cleaning, only what was necessary, and groceries was done today. And then I think that'll leave me to be able to put that list together, my class and homework, and then here I can do my journaling. And it's as easy as that. It doesn't take but a few seconds, and you can start it when you start in the morning to put your list together. I'll come back over here like I did the other day. I ended today. I put this list together, and at that point in time, I can go ahead and mark out my next day. Or if I'm a daytime or afternoon journaler and preparing for the next day, then I can do that. Or in the morning, I want to be nice and fresh and get everything put together, a few dashes with a ruler and a pencil, and get to writing. I hope you have a great week and enjoy journaling, planning, and list making, so that you have a little bit of calmness in your life. Thanks so much.